Viva Betness, April 29, 2022. This is the link. Guahusi Chris, brought to you by Cabo Enterprises, ITN and Jack in the Box. Let's head over to the CNMI, where the governor's weekly press conference is underway, covered by our regional correspondent, Tomas Manglona.
Come on, crowd of people, since you got to know. Hold the red feeling, gotta let it flow. Sip 'em nice and easy, take it nice and slow. The corner red fever got you back for more.
Yes, we do it island style. Corner to the garden aisle. Island Harry make you smile. Oh, I can't in the rubber duck style. Yes, we do it island style. Corner to the garden aisle. Island Harry make you smile. Oh, I can't in them a weekend wild.
Recording in progress.
Corner to the garden aisle. Island Harry make you smile. Boy, kinda in a rubber duck style. Yes, we do it island style. Corner to the garden aisle. Island Harry make you smile. Boy, kinda.
A very pleasant good morning once again, everybody. KKMP here at your service this morning. As we shared with you earlier, our Honorable Governor Ralph Torres will be on this morning. And this is our media briefing. Due to the Easter holidays, we were off for about 3 weeks, but we're back. Governor, good morning.
Off a day, Tito.
Hey, nice Mar.
Well, someone a special delivery here to the office, and so it is Friday, and of course it's a special day. This weekend is really busy for everybody, well. I want to start off with, again, yesterday I signed House Bill 22-95 SS1, which is Senate Substitute 1. And that basically allowed the retirees to get their $1,000 bonus. And I want to, seriously acknowledge the Senate's substitute, because that's what made the bill worth signing. And what I mean by that is the Senate substitute 1 looked at the expenditure or unused funds, and that's where they allocated the funds to the retirees bonus, which is exactly what we were going to do anyways. But because of the Senate substitute made by Senator Vinny Sablon is what the reason why that bill was passed. And that allowed me to give the retirees their $1,000 bonus. So the next question is, when is it coming out? We are pushing hard. I know Secretary of Finance has been communicating with Settlement Fund, and we are hoping to have that out no later than next week, Friday. Other good news, I did sign the Directive 2022-001, which allowed the executive branch employees to take admin leave up to 2 hours. Again, we encourage all of our executive branch employees and every employee in the government to please do some health care, do something with that'll give you the opportunity to utilize government hours. So please utilize that and have some accountability on the hours that you use for your health wellness, because health wellness it helps physically, mentally, and also emotionally. Before I go and continue, I see Secretary Joe Guerrero and our Director Parker, Yobey Parker. So good morning, guys. We also got good news here. We got good praise from the U.S. Department of Labor, giving kudos to our Department of Labor for resolving all issues from the audit report regarding the pandemic unemployed assistance, which is our PUA. I know there was quite a few issues along the way, but a program that have never been pushed out in the community, let alone the magnitude of that program. But here we are getting praised by the U.S. Department of Labor, and that's a big kudos to the department and all those employees that have worked tremendously hard overtime trying to meet ends meet for everybody. Last week and this week, we also did the Governor's Economic Council of Advisors. We went around our tourist site destinations with our partners. I believe the parking lot for Bird Island has been fixed. So it's good parking for now. And that's another great destination. I want to thank Jerry Tan, our chairman, for the GISEA, and all of the board members. They've been really awesome. Imagine having over 77 PPPs, which is private-public partnership, NGOs, volunteers. I mean, if you look at 77 MOAs, and that's for 5 years. That's commitment. And that's over thousands of people and thousands of hours volunteered to make CNMI a world-class destination. So I'd like to give shout out to all of our private partners, all the board members, the advisors, and everyone that contributed and continue to contribute to this advisory council. We are seeing a lot of improvement throughout the island. So again, thank you. Last week we did the Cannabis Commission as well. We had a stakeholders presentation down at World Resort. So that's going, and we look forward for a better year coming. Wow, there's quite a few things. Again, NIMSA gave Athlete Award last week to the NMC, to CNMI, and I'd like to congratulate all the athletes that was awarded and every athlete that actually represent the CNMI at any and all levels. During the evening, I made a comment and I was asked to say a few words that every athlete that holds the CNMI flag is a pride of the CNMI flag. And we hold that with so much pride. And you're gonna see the administration continue to support all athletes, more so as we come in to the Pacific Mini Games. And we'll continue to support all our athletes because you guys do represent us around the world. On another note, we had a special guest last week. We had our Assistant Secretary or Director, Nick Pula, who was a friend of the CNMI for many, many years. So he was here meeting different departments and entities. And I got the opportunity to take him to Route 36 to see the construction between Kingfisher and Bird Island. He was really happy, along with Frank Taitano. So there's a lot of things going on this weekend. Today, and I know Secretary Joe and Director Parker will go into it. But today we have the Flame Tree Festival. I also did a few proclamations yesterday. We did the Tourism Month with the board and Executive Director Icopo, Priscilla. It is everyone's business. So again, I would like to ask our community to please continue to support our tourism industry. Everyone here in the CNMI, when we go to our beach, please clean up afterwards. Maintaining and keeping our environment clean is our #1 priority. And that's what people pay, our tourists pay thousands and thousands of dollars to come alongside enjoying our culture and heritage. So that is Tourism Month this month. Also yesterday, I was again with Secretary Joe Guerrero signing the Nesmanomco. Always a pleasure and honor to be with them as they have worked so hard throughout the years in paving the way for us younger generation. And it's our obligation now to follow that road and take care of our retirees, which is really awesome. We got the retirement sign bonuses. We went to the Monomco, informed them about the retirement, the retirees bonus. They were happy. We did the Department of Correction yesterday, also proclamation. So a lot of good things coming out from the administration. We also have next week, which is Public Service Recognition Week. I want to congratulate and thank all of our government employees. We have government employees that have worked over 40 years. I mean, that is a commitment in itself. So again, to all of our government employees, thank you. I know the last couple of years have been really tough for everybody, but your commitment, your family, thank you very much for always being there for the government and for the people of the Commonwealth. So with that said, I guess I better open up the question before I need to head out as well. So again, welcome everyone and good morning.
All right, thank you, Governor. We also have, besides Secretary Guerrero, we also have our Warren Villagomez, COVID-19 chairman on our call this morning.
Also, good morning, Chairman.
But we'll turn it over to, we have just one media on this morning, I guess. Tomas, go ahead. You have some questions for the governor?
Yes, Governor, good morning. On the heels of the retiree bonus bill passing, is there any status update with regards to another local stimulus or even gas vouchers? Can you speak to any aid that might be coming down the pipeline?
So we're not, the gas voucher is not something that I'm looking into, only because I believe the stimulus card is good for everybody. Those that has again the same criteria that we had earlier. If you have a car, I understand you need gas, but giving those stimulus card can also utilize that for gas, while others can use for their food or other means. So if there's stimulus, which we are looking into it with Secretary, we're doing our numbers again. We're trying to close the gap of the challenges that we had in the first time. So yeah, it'll be a stimulus similar to what we did the first time, where everyone benefits from it, and you can utilize that to any vendor that has merchant number here that is registered in the CNMI.
Is it still going to be in the form of the cards, or what are some of the challenges that you're trying to close the gaps on? Inform
those, a lot of folks didn't understand that even if you're not working, as long as you file your taxes, you're able to receive the stimulus. So those are the gaps that we're trying to educate our community. And some of the technical challenges that we've had with like mailing one number difference. So we are closing some of the gaps, and Secretary of Finance can discuss more into details on some of the other challenges that we've had.
And Governor, I haven't had the opportunity to ask you, and so I wanted to just follow up today with regards to the ongoing battles both in Superior Court and in the Senate. Are you going to appear on May 13 before the Senate, or will it just be your attorneys?
I'll let you know when the time comes closer. I'll wait for the advisement of my counsel.
And Governor, just to follow up, last question regarding impeachment is your private counsel, Anthony Uggan, lost his motion to dismiss unopposed. It appears to be that the House prosecutor will not be involved in the actual impeachment trial on May 13. Are you confident in your case moving forward that you will be acquitted in the Senate, given that the counsel lost the motion to dismiss unopposed in the pre-hearing conference?
Yeah, I'm very confident with my counsel. I think he did a great job. And so I look forward for being acquitted by the Senate. And again, I have every confidence regarding my counsel's performance.
And how do you how do you expect this, or how has it impacted your current work or even your campaign leading up to the November elections?
Nothing. We continue to move forward, and we continue to prioritize issues that we have. Just signing the retirement bill. We've done a lot of proclamation. Route 36 continue to move forward. We're looking and signing the road project for Beach Road. So my work will continue, and will continue for the betterment of the community.
And Governor, I just wanted to shift to this weekend's festivities, both Flame Tree and I believe also the San Jose Fiesta and Tinian. Of course, our COVID cases have remained relatively low, and also Chair Villagomez, if you'd like to jump in, can you just speak to the community about any precautions or safety and amid all these celebrations this weekend?
Well, we are again, right? We are at low, and like you said, Thomas, we are relatively low here in the community. That is something a work that is collaborated throughout CNMI, throughout every department, every aspect, partnership, and that's the reason why we're low. So moving forward, our life is switching to understand that COVID is here, but to continue the priority of those that have not been vaccinated or boosted for that matter. But yeah, if you feel that you need to wear a mask, just feel free to wear a mask. And just continue to practice. If you feel like staying away 6 feet, then please do so. But again, we have the COVID task force that will be there on standby if any questions or concerns. But we'll continue to monitor if there's any spike into the community. And our chairman, hardworking chairman, can elaborate that more.
Thank you, Governor. And thank you, Thomas. Great question. And Gary, for inviting this morning. Yes, we have a few events, big events, such as the Flame Tree, Tinian Fiesta. And what the governor has stated, masking is optional, but if you feel like you need to, best judgment, have it handy. But again, we're level low. And we haven't seen any hospitalization, and that's great. And thanking the community again, collectively. It's the community that brought us to where we're at. It's the cooperation as well as, our government entities campaigning and educating each one of us, as well as the public school and the NMC, Northern Marianas College, making sure that all these measures are taken seriously. And we're demobilizing. We're working with Dr. Tudela, CEO Munya, and advisement on, next steps of, our ACS, Canoa. We don't have any quarantine site active at the moment, and we're hoping that we don't see any spike. But again, our high rate of vaccination, and I continue to encourage, get your booster done if you haven't. We have the Coverville Center, Community Center for international travel testing. Again, CACC MCATs is being utilized for second dose, first dose booster, and second dose boosters for the Manamco, Van Holums and Van Mabus boosters in Boli Kesida Van Prinitei, Jesus Masi.
And Chair Warren, I just wanted to follow up. Are you seeing the subvariant that is causing some spikes in some U.S. states here in the CNMI? Are you aware of any of that information?
Yes, Thomas. I'm monitoring the subvariant, and as we demobilize. I'm also about 99% now at CACC, and I'm deep involved with updates and situational awareness. No, we haven't seen, and we're continuing to avail the self-reporting in regards to self-testing. But again, if so, we will notify. There's no sequencing evidence, so we will keep everyone abreast if there's any appearance or evidence that we see in our laboratory sites. Over.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Gov. Thank you, Chair. Gary, that's all the questions I have for now.
Thanks, Tom. Gov, anything else you wanted to share? Are you going to stick around with Secretary Guerrero?
No, I have every faith and confidence with Secretary Joe and Parker. So, and of course our sister there. I just wanted to again just welcome everyone for and encourage everyone to please come out for our Flame Tree Festival. It's going to be an awesome event. It's going to be down at Municipal Museum all the way up to Sugar King Park.
There you go. That's CNMI Governor Ralph Torres with his weekly media briefing. There's like he said, go to the Flame Tree Festival, guys. You want? I know there's a few Guam people up there for that. So have fun. 821. Tomas Manglona, our regional correspondent, and he was firing the questions off in that press conference here. Good morning. It's 821. Let's go ahead and do our 8 o'clock news, sir. It's brought to you by